Hi friends, Namaste and welcome back to our YouTube channel Tutor Pratik. In today's session, we are going to learn about CSS multiple columns. As in web pages, we may have a lot of contents and we have to manage its display style user-friendly. Like a newspaper, by using CSS multiple columns features, we can easily divide our contents into multiple columns. But before we start, if you are new to our YouTube channel and still didn't subscribe to our YouTube channel, please do subscribe our YouTube channel and press the bell button that it will be notified whenever we publish our new session videos. Now, not being late, let's begin our today's session. The CSS multi-column layout allows easy definition of multiple columns of text just like as in newspapers. For using this feature of latest CSS version 3, we must have latest version of web browsers like Google Chrome 50, IE 10, Mozilla Firefox 52, Safari 9, Opera 37 or higher versions. And first, let's add one block of dummy content inside one div container having class newspaper. Here in our web page, we can see that our text block is now on single column. So, for making this block of text content into multiple columns like display as in newspapers, we can use the column count property for our newspaper class. For this, inside our style tag, let's add the CSS properties for our newspaper class. Dot newspaper column count 3. I gave the column count of value 3, so we will have 3 columns divided for our text content. Here we can see that now we have 3 columns divided for our text contents of div class newspaper. So just by using this single CSS property, we can easily divide columns as per our requirement for our text contents. As default, here the gap between these columns are fixed. But we want to change the space of these gaps of columns. We can use another CSS property, column gap 40 pixel. Now we have 40 pixel gap between our columns. As well as the gaps, we can also add line styles for our columns. For this, we have to add the CSS property column rule style solid. Now we have black solid line in between our text columns. For changing the width size of this column, we can use the CSS property column rule width 1 pixel. Now we have 1 pixel width sized vertical line in between our columns. We can also change the color of these lines. For this, let's add another CSS property, column rule color light blue. Now we have light blue colored 1 pixel width size vertical column guideline in between of our text multiple columns. For defining the style of this column guideline, we can use single shorthand CSS property which includes all properties like style, width and color. For this, instead of using the separated CSS properties, we can use the single shorthand property column rule. And in the value, we can give the values for size, style and colors with space gap. Like, let's give 2 pixel space solid space light blue. We can change the various styles as we done for our CSS border lines. If you don't have idea on that, please check our previous video related to CSS border styles. The video link is available in this video's description and also available in the I button of this video located on the top right corner. Now let's add title heading for our content. Here we can see that our heading title is also inside our first column. But we want to make this heading title should not be affected by these columns. For doing this, we can give the CSS property column span for this heading title, in which we can give the number of columns to be spanned for our any HTML element. For now, let's give CSS properties for s2 tag of our newspaper class. Dot newspaper s2 column span all. Now we have full-length title for our content and which is not affected by our text columns too. For making center-aligned text, we can just add text align property on our heading element. Text align center. Now our heading title is center aligned. We can change our various text formats for our headings as per our requirements. For more details about text formatting, you can check our previous video related to CSS text formatting. The link of that video can be found in this video's description as well as in the I button of this video. If you have any issues or any problems while trying this CSS multiple column tutorial or any topic related issues, you can feel free to contact us through our comment box. I feel happy to assist you to solve your issues. That's all for today. We will come back soon with more interesting videos. Until then, take care and goodbye.